Welcome dear students. We are going to learn the new concept pair of straight lines. Pair of straight lines. So pair means more than one. Already in 6.1, 6.2, 6.3 we have learned the general forms of straight lines, the perpendicular condition, parallel condition, so and so, isn't it? Okay. Now we are going to learn the pair of straight line, general form of pair of straight line, angle between the pair of straight lines, what are the conditions to be parallel or perpendicular. These things we are going to learn. So we have 14 concepts to be learnt and memorized. The formulas are very important. Let's see one by one. Okay, the first one is the general form of the pair of straight line. General form of a pair of straight line is given by ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared is equal to 0. Please memorize ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared is equal to 0. Now, a stands for the coefficient of x squared, b stands for the coefficient of y squared and 2h stands for the coefficient of xy. For example, if I have 3x squared plus 6xy plus 10y squared equal to 0 as a pair of straight line. Now from this I can find the values of a, b and h. Okay, so what will be the value of a here when comparing? A stands for the value 3. Now what is b? B is equal to how much? 10. Okay, the other one 2h is equal to 6. So h is equal to how much? 3. Is that no? Okay. Now look into this. With the help of the comparison of the general form of the equation and the given equation, I can sort out the values of a, b and h, which will be very necessary in learning the further formulas also. Okay, so the first one is very clear now. Now we'll move on to the second one. If the slopes, we have slopes, isn't it? If one straight line has a slope to be m1, the other straight line has a slope to be m2. Now we have this general instruction, that is, if the slopes are given, the sum of the slopes m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h divided by b, and the product of the slopes m1 into m2 is equal to a divided by b. So now we know how to find the values of a, b and h, isn't it? Okay, so this is also a very important formula to be learnt. Okay, now the third one is finding the angle between pair of straight lines. Finding the angle between pair of straight line. In the previous exercise we found the formula to find the angle between the straight line and the axis, isn't it? Now the angle between the pair of straight line is given by tan theta equal to modulus of 2 into square root of h squared minus ab divided by a plus b, isn't it? So this modulus stands for the angle between the pair of straight line. So please learn these formulas in order to do the problems. Okay, now let's continue with the next point. Now we are going to discuss the nature of the lines. Nature of the lines. Now we can demand the lines are real and distinct. Those two lines are real and distinct if their slopes m1 and m2 are real and distinct. That is, this is the condition, you have to note it down. If h squared minus ab is greater than 0, if h squared minus ab is greater than 0, we can demand the given lines are real and distinct. Okay, the next one, the lines are real and coincident. If m1 and m2 are real and equal, that is h squared minus ab is equal to 0. If h squared minus, the same value is categorized for all the three conditions, that is h squared minus ab. If it is greater than 0 or if it is equal to 0 or if it is less than 0, we categorize the nature of the pair of straight lines. So if it is greater than 0, I can demand that the lines are real and distinct. If the value is equal to 0, I can demand that the lines are real and coincident. Okay, the next one, if h squared minus ab is less than 0, we can say the lines are not real. Not real means they are imaginary. Okay, so now if m1 and m2 are not real, so these three conditions are very important. It has to be learnt thoroughly. Okay students, now the next one, condition for parallel. Condition for parallel. So we know that we are discussing about the pair of straight lines. Pair of straight lines can be a parallel line or a perpendicular line or any other line. We say this as a skew lines. We say it as a skew lines. If these two lines doesn't undergo parallel condition and perpendicular condition, now we can demand it as skew lines. Okay, check. Now we are going to check whether the given lines are parallel under this condition, h squared minus ab equal to 0. If the value of h squared minus ab is equal to 0, I can demand the given pair of straight lines are parallel. Okay, the next condition is condition for perpendicular. Condition for perpendicular. If the values of a plus b is equal to 0, that means if I add the value of a and b, if it tends to equal to 0, then I can demand that the given lines are perpendicular to each other. Now we are discussing the pair of straight lines only for the homogeneous equation, that is the equation which is of the type ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared equal to 0. If the given equation is of this type alone, now the condition goes like this. Okay, we were still discussing all these 8 points only for this homogeneous equation. We have one more general form of a straight line equation, which is a non-homogeneous equation. For that we have separate parallel condition, perpendicular condition. Okay, now the next point we are going to discuss equation of the bisectors of the angle between the lines. Equation of the bisectors, it is very important. So in order to find the equation of the bisectors of the angle between the lines, ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared is equal to y squared equal to 0 is given by x squared minus y squared divided by a minus b equal to x into y divided by h. These are termed as formulas. So we have to learn as it is. Okay. So please learn these formulas in order to check the parallel condition, perpendicular condition, and in order to find the equation of the bisectors of the angle between the lines. Okay. Now the next one is, if ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared is a pair of straight line passing through the origin. If this pair of straight line passes through the origin, then the point of intersection is again 0, 0. Now look into this. Now I have the x-axis and y-axis. Now the lines are passing through the origin, the pair of straight line. Then the point of intersection is what? 0, 0. That we know that. Okay. If not, it doesn't passes through the origin. It passes some other point, means that point of intersection can be found using the formula P of HF minus BG divided by AB minus H squared, comma, GH minus AF divided by AB minus H squared. So this is very important formula. You have to learn. Write and see 5 times or 10 times so that it gets settled in your mind. Okay. Now, so this is the formula to find the point of intersection of the pair of straight line other than the passing point of intersection 0, 0 origin. Okay. So now this is very simple. This is the formula. You have to learn it very carefully. Okay students. Now look into this. This is a non-homogeneous equation. We have learnt already in our 10th standard what is meant by homogeneous equation and non-homogeneous equation. We have discussed the nature of the linear equations too. Okay. Now this is one more type of, that is pair of straight line equations, the same but we have the non-homogeneous equation. So now the general form of the non-homogeneous equation of pair of straight line is ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Now we know that for homogeneous we have only 3 terms, isn't it? Ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared. Now 3 more terms are added in non-homogeneous equation, that is 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Okay. So you have to learn this formula. Now, next one, the condition for representing a straight line. Now, they are straight lines. Now, this is the condition to check whether the given lines are straight lines is determinant of AHG, HBF, GFC is equal to 0. Now, this is used by the matrix method, determinant method. The determinant of these coefficients is equal to 0. I'll teach you how to find the determinant value also. So, please learn these formulas. Okay, students. Now, look into this parallel condition for this non-homogeneous equation. For this type of pair of straight line, now the condition for parallel is A divided by H is equal to H divided by B is equal to G divided by F, or else we can demand that BG squared is equal to AF squared. You can use either this formula or this formula in order to check whether the given lines are parallel. Okay, now the next one important formula is finding the distance between the two straight lines, distance between the two, that is parallel lines. In order to find the distance between two parallel lines, the formula is given by 2 into square root of G squared minus AC divided by A into A plus B, or 2 into square root of F squared minus BC divided by B into A plus B. So, we know that what is G, what is F, isn't it? G is a coefficient of X. So, we will get the value of 2G in common and then we will segregate the value of G. In the same way, 2F value, we will get the coefficient of Y. From that, we can segregate the value of F. Okay, so by finding the values from the general equation, we can substitute and find the values of the distance, angle, condition for parallel or condition for perpendicular, the equation of the bisectors. So please make sure you learn all these 14 concepts very thoroughly, and then we'll get into the exercise problems. Okay. Now let's start with the first sum of exercise 6.4. Okay. Now find the combined equation of the straight line whose separate equations are x minus 2y minus 3 equal to 0 and x plus y plus 5 is equal to 0. Now here two different equations are given, straight line equations are given. Now we are going to find the combined equation. We are going to combine those two equations. Now let's combine x minus 2y minus 3 into x plus y plus 5 equal to 0. We are going to combine these two equations. Very simple, ordinary algebraic multiplication. Okay, so now first let us take x. X into x is x squared. Again x into y will give you plus xy. Again plus 5x. Now take this minus 2y minus 2xy. Again minus 2y into y minus 2y square. Again minus 2y into 5 minus 10y. Isn't it? Now again take minus 3 into x will give you minus 3x. Again minus 3 into y is minus 3y. Again minus 3 into 5 is minus 15 equal to 0. Now we are going to rearrange it. Now x squared plus y square term, isn't it? So x squared, I get minus 2xy minus 2y squared. Now here we have, sorry. Okay, now let us simplify and bring into the results. So first x squared, I am writing x squared as it is. Now here I have plus xy, here minus 2xy. Plus xy minus 2xy will give you minus xy. The next one minus 2y squared. The next term is x term. Here I have plus 5x, here I have minus 3x, so I get plus 2x. Okay, the next one is minus 10y, here I have minus 3y, so this becomes minus 13y. Minus 15 is equal to 0. Now this is the required combined equation of the two straight line equations. Is it okay? Okay students, now very simple sums. Show that 4x squared plus 4xy plus y squared minus 6x minus 3y minus 4 equal to 0 represent a pair of parallel lines, pair of parallel lines. Okay, we know the condition. If the given pair of straight lines are parallel line, then it will undergo the condition A by H is equal to H by B is equal to G by F. If not this formula, we can use this formula, very simple, BG squared is equal to AF squared. In order to use that formula, we should know the value of B, G, A and F. Okay, now let's find from the general equation. We know the general equation, AX squared plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Yes or no? Now take this as the main equation, first equation. Now let us compare this equation with the star equation. Now compare the values. Now what is A? A is equal to 4. Yes or no? What is B now? B is equal to 1. Yes or no? Now the next one, we need the value of G. Where is G? Now x coefficient is 2G. So x coefficient is what? Minus 6. So 2G is equal to minus 6. So G gets the value minus 3. Yes or no? Okay. What is the next one? 2F. 2F value, y coefficient. So 2F is equal to minus 3. So F is equal to minus 3 divided by 2. Yes or no? Okay. So we found the value of A, B, G and F. Now I am going to check the condition, whether this condition is satisfied or not. Okay. Now B value is 1. G squared. What is G squared? Minus 3 the whole squared equal to A value is what? 4. What is F value? Minus 3 divided by 2 the whole square. So this becomes minus 3 the whole square is equal to 9 is equal to 4 into 9 by 4. So now 4 and 4 is getting cancelled. I get 9 is equal to 9. Yes or no? So this condition BG squared is equal to AF squared is satisfied. So I can demand the given pair of straight line to represent a pair of parallel lines. Okay students, we'll continue with the third sum now. Show that 2x squared plus 3xy minus 2y squared plus 3x plus y plus 1 equal to 0 represent a pair of perpendicular lines. The last problem we discussed the parallel line condition, isn't it? Okay. Now this is also an important formula. You have to learn this. Now A into B into C plus 2 into FGH minus AF squared minus BG squared minus CH squared is equal to 0. If all these values is equal to 0, I can demand the given pair of straight line is a perpendicular line. Okay, very simple to be memorized also. Now look into this. First term is A into B into C. The same way we have F into G into H. Before that we have 2 extra. Now the first one A and F. B and G, C and H. So minus AF squared minus BG squared minus CH squared is equal to 0. Okay. Now let's, from the given equation, let's find the value of A, B, C, F, G, H. Okay. Now take this as the star equation. So in the star equation, I can find the values of A. What will be A now? A is equal to 2. Yes or no? What is B? B is equal to, what is B? Y squared coefficient is what? B value, isn't it? So B is equal to minus 2. Is that no? Okay. The next one, this, what is this? 2hxy, 2h into xy. So what you will get? 2h is equal to 3. So h is equal to 3 divided by 2. Is that no? Okay. Right. Now the next one, I need the value of G. So 2G is equal to 3. So what is the meaning of, what is the value of G? G is equal to 3 divided by 2. Yes or no? 2Gx in general. Okay. The next one is 2Fy. So 2F is equal to 1. So F is equal to 1 divided by 2. Yes or no? Okay. What is the next one? C value? C is equal to 1. Okay, so on the top of this given equation, you write the general equation and check it. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Is that no? Okay. Now, we got the values of a, b, c, h, g and f. Now, I am going to substitute in the given equation. Now, let's substitute and see. A value is what? 2 into. B value is minus 2 into C value is what? 1 plus 2 into what is F value? 1 by 2 into what is G value? 3 by 2 into what is H value? 3 by 2. Okay, minus A value is what? 2. 2 into F value is 1 by 2 the whole squared minus B value is what? Minus 2. Already one minus is here. So, minus into minus will become plus 2. Plus 2 into G value is what? 3 by 2 the whole squared minus 1 into what is H value? 3 by 2 the whole squared. Okay. Now, simplify. So, what is this? 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. 2 and 2 is getting cancelled. So, here we get what? Plus 9 by 4. Is that no? Again, minus 2 into 1 by 2 the whole squared is 1 by 4. When you cancel out, you will get minus 1 by 2. Isn't it? Plus 2 into 9 by 4. Again, 1, 2 and 2 is getting cancelled. So, I get 9 divided by 2 minus 9 by 4. Is that no? Look into this value. Check it out. Now, we are going to simplify. Let's simplify. So, minus 4 plus 9 by 4 minus 1 by 2 plus 9 divided by 2 minus 9 divided by 4. Now, since it is the fraction, the given numbers are in fraction, we are going to take LCM. So, what will be the common multiple here? 4 will be the least common multiple. So, here I will get minus 16. Since I don't have any number, I am going to consider it as 1. So, minus 4 into 4 is minus 16 plus 9 minus 2. I have to multiply it by 2. Again, I am multiplying it by the numerator also 2. So, minus 2 plus the same way 9 2s are 18 minus 9. As I know? Okay. Now, look into this. Minus 16 minus 2 will give you how much? Minus 18. Now, plus 9 plus 18 minus 9 divided by 4. Minus 18 and plus 18 is getting cancelled. Plus 9 and minus 9 is getting cancelled. So, the answer is equal to 0. So, since the value of, we got the condition, isn't it? A, B, C into so and so, thus value is equal to 0. I can demand that therefore, given lines are perpendicular. Given lines are, what are they? They are perpendicular. We'll discuss the fourth sum. Show that the equation 2x squared minus xy minus 3y squared minus 6x plus 19y minus 20 equal to 0 represent a pair of intersecting lines. Pair of intersecting lines. Show that the angle between them is tan inverse of 5. So, we have to discuss here two things. First one, we have to show that they are pair of intersecting lines. The other one is the angle between those two lines is tan inverse of 5. Very simple. We know that the condition for the two lines to be parallel, is h squared minus ab equal to 0. Now, if this is satisfied, I can demand the given two lines are parallel lines. If not, if this condition is not satisfied, I can demand the given two lines are intersecting lines. Either they are perpendicular, they intersect at right angles, or they intersect each other. So, but very strictly, it should not be a parallel line. Okay. Now, we know the formula to find the angle between the two straight lines, that is tan theta equal to modulus of 2 into square root of h squared minus ab divided by a plus b. For all these things, we need the values of a, b and h. Okay. So, now the given equation has to be compared with the general form of a straight line equation. Pair of straight line equation, that is ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So I am going to compare this equation and this equation. So from that comparison I get a is equal to 2. Yes or no? A is equal to 2. Then 2h is equal to minus 1. So h is equal to minus 1 divided by 2. Yes or no? Okay. Now what is b value? So b is equal to minus 3. Yes or no? Okay. So only we need only these three values. What are they? A, b and h value. So let us check the condition now. So we are going to check the condition h squared minus ab equal to 0. So h squared minus ab will be equal to, what is h value? Minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 the whole squared minus a value is 2. 2 into b value is what? Minus 3. Yes or no? So I get minus 1 by 2 the whole squared is 1 by 4 plus 6. Okay, so on seeing this itself, I can conclude they are not equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, I can demand the given pair of straight lines are parallel lines. So since it is not equal to 0, I can say therefore the given lines are, what are they? The given lines are parallel lines. So the first part of the solution for this question is completed. So the next one I am going to check whether the given angle is how much? Tan inverse of 5. Okay. Now let's go get into the formula. Tan theta is equal to, so modulus of 2 into square root of, what is h value? Minus 1 by 2 the whole squared minus a into b, 2 into minus 3, isn't it? Divided by a plus b, 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3. Okay. So now we are going to make a simple modification in order to get the required result. Okay. Now simplify. So what will be? Tan theta equal to modulus of 2 into square root of 1 by 4 plus 6 divided by minus 1. Yes or no? Okay. So tan theta will be equal to 2 into square root of, taking LCM, 4, 1 plus 24. Isn't it? Divided by minus 1. Okay. Now what is 1 plus 24? That is given to be 25. Square root of 25. Yes or no? So let's simplify. So tan theta equal to modulus of 2 into square root of 25 divided by 4 whole divided by minus 1. Okay. Now taking square root, so we'll get tan theta equal to 2 into 5 divided by 2 divided by minus 1. So 2 is getting cancelled. So what is the answer now? Tan theta equal to 5 divided by minus 1 modulus of. So I know what is the value? Modulus of minus 5. Since it is given to be inside the modulus, I can change and write it as tan theta equal to 5. This implies theta equal to tan inverse of 5. Hence we have proved the second result also. Angle between the two straight line is tan inverse of 5. Okay students, now we'll go with the 8th and 9th sum, which are very simple. We'll discuss 8th and 9th sum and then we'll go with the 5th, 6th sum. Okay, now look into this. The slope of one of the straight line ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared equal to 0 is twice that of the other. Is twice. Which is twice? The slope of one of the straight line is twice that of the other. Now let M1 be the slope of what? First straight line, isn't it? Slope of first straight line. And M2 be the slope of second straight line. Is it clear? Okay. So we are going to say that these are the slopes. Okay. Now it is given to be m1 is equal to twice of m2. m1 is given to be twice of m2. Now with this help of information we have to prove that 8 into h squared is equal to 9 into ah. 9 into ah. Okay. Yes. Now since the slopes are involved in this pair of straight line equation, what we discussed in the very first condition, very first concept of the introduction class. Yes. Okay. So now since the slopes are involved in this question, we are going to use the slopes concepts. That is, we know that m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h divided by b, and m1 into m2 is equal to a divided by b. And so we are going to use these two concepts in order to prove the given result. Okay. So now already I know m1, it is given to be m1 is equal to 2 times of m2. So all these three things we are going to use it in order to prove the result. Now let's see how we are going to prove it. Now we know that m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h divided by b, isn't it? Now instead of m1 I am going to use it as 2m2. So this becomes 2m2 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h divided by b. Yes or no? Okay. So now we are going to make necessary some of the simplifications. Now this becomes 3 times of m2 equal to minus 2h divided by b. So what will be m2? m2 will be equal to minus 2h divided by 3 times of b. 3 times of b. Okay. Now we are going to use this concept. First concept we have used it. Okay. Second concept, m1 into m2 equal to a divided by b. Now instead of m1 I can use 2m2. So 2m2 into m2 is equal to a divided by b. So this becomes 2m2 squared, isn't it? Equal to a divided by b. Now already I have found the value of m2. How much is that? Minus 2h divided by 3b. So 2 into minus 2h by 3b the whole square is equal to a divided by b. Okay. Now simplify. So what I will get? Minus 2h the whole squared is 4h squared divided by 9b squared equal to a divided by b. I can cancel out one single b here and one single b. So now I will get what? 2 into 4h squared is 8h squared divided by 9b equal to a. Yes or no? Now I can take this a to that side. So this becomes what? 8h squared equal to 9ab. Okay students. Now the same method, but only one thing is different here. The slope of one of the straight line ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared equal to 0 is 3 times the other. 3 times the other. The same slope concept we are going to use. So under the slope concept we know two things, that is sum of the slopes and the product of the slopes. So m1 plus m2 equal to minus 2h by b, and m1 into m2 equal to a divided by b. Okay. Now we know that it is given m1 equal to 3 times of m2. m1 is equal to 3 times of m2. So I am going to substitute this in this condition and as well as here. So now what I will get? 3m2 plus m2 equal to minus 2h divided by b. So this becomes 4m2 equal to minus 2h divided by b. So m2 will be equal to minus 2h divided by b. Now this 4 come to this side, whole divided by b. So this becomes what? Now we will reciprocate it, isn't it? 4 divided by 1 is here. So this becomes, I will write it here, m2 is equal to minus 2h divided by 4 into b. So I am going to cancel 2 times. Yes or no? So m2 is equal to minus h divided by 2 into b. Okay, so since m2 equal to minus h divided by 2 times of b, I am going to substitute here. So now instead of m1 I can substitute what? 3 times of m2 into m2 is equal to a divided by b. So now this becomes 3m2 squared is equal to a divided by b, isn't it? So now m2 value is 3 into minus h divided by 2b the whole squared equal to a divided by b. So now this becomes 3 into h squared divided by 4b squared equal to a divided by b. Okay, so now I am going to take this side. 3h squared divided by 4b squared is equal to a divided by b. So 3h squared is equal to 4b squared into a divided by b. 1b and this b is getting cancelled. So I get the result 3h squared is equal to 4ab. Hence I have proved the result. Okay. So this 8 and 9 sum are same. Now listen. Find the equation of pair of straight line through 1, 3 and perpendicular to the lines 2x minus 3y plus 1 equal to 0 and 5x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. So, already we have a set of pair of straight line which are perpendicular. Okay. Now, we are asked to find new set of pair of straight line. Those straight lines are perpendicular to the old lines. Perpendicular to the old lines. Okay, so we know the condition of the perpendicular, yes or no? So now given this is a straight line equation 2x minus 3y plus 1 equal to 0. The line which is perpendicular to this line, let us take it as 1. So the line equation which is perpendicular to first equation is given by. So now we are going to interchange, isn't it? So now this becomes 3x, minus into minus will become plus 2y plus k is equal to 0. Did you get this? So now let us take this as the second equation. Okay. Now this second equation passes through the point 1, 3. So now 1, 3 passes through second equation. Yes or no? So now 1, pass this 1, 3 here. So 3 into 1 plus 2 into 3 plus k is equal to 0. So 3 plus 6 plus k is equal to 0. So 9 plus k is equal to 0. This implies k is equal to minus 9. Isn't it? So one set of equation is given by 3x plus 2y minus 9 is equal to 0. So let us take this as the third equation. Now I have found what I have done here till now. I have found the equation which is perpendicular to this given equation. So now one more equation is here. So again for this equation I am going to find the perpendicular equation with the same procedure. Okay. So now let us take this equation 5x plus y minus 3 equal to 0 as the fourth equation. Now I am going to find the perpendicular line equation for this fourth equation. So perpendicular line of fourth equation is given by, what will be the equation? It will become x minus 5y plus k is equal to 0. So let us take this as the fifth equation. Now again 1, 3, the same point is passed through these two lines, isn't it? So 1, 3 passes through which equation? Fifth equation. Passes through fifth equation. Now pass it. So 1 minus 15 plus k is equal to 0. So minus 14 plus k is equal to 0. So this implies k is equal to 14. Yes or no? So now I have found the value of k is equal to 14. Therefore, the required equation is x minus 5y plus 14 equal to 0. Is or no? So now this becomes our sixth equation. Now I am going to find the pair of straight line, new pair of straight line, isn't it? So now these are the separate equations. This third and the sixth one are the separate equations, straight line equation. Now I am going to combine those two equations and I am going to find the pair of straight line. Okay. Okay students. Now let's find the combined equation of the third and the sixth equation. They are separate equation. Now we are going to combine it. Okay. So now 3x plus 2y minus 9 into x minus 5y plus 14 equal to 0. Now I am going to take this 3x and I am going to multiply by all the three terms. So I will get 3x squared minus 15xy plus 42x. Now again 2y has to be multiplied by all the three terms. So plus 2xy minus 10y squared, now plus 28y, isn't it? Now next take minus 9 and multiply all the three terms. I'll get minus 9x, okay, plus 45y minus 126 is equal to 0. Okay, now I'm going to rearrange it. 3x squared, the next term is xy term, minus 15xy plus 2xy will give you minus 13xy, isn't it? Now x term, now 42x plus 28y, sorry, 42x and minus 9x. So this becomes plus 33x, isn't it? Okay. Now I have 28y and 45, so I will get plus 73y, isn't it? Okay. So I have completed x squared term, xy term, x term, y term. Now minus 10y squared. Okay. Now the constant term. Constant term is how much? I get minus 126 is equal to 0. As I know, so now rearrange it. 3x squared minus 13xy minus 10y squared plus 33x plus 73y minus 126 is equal to 0 is a required combined equation. So we have find the required combined equation. Is it clear, students?